violent, disturbing scenes in it. The next film we saw stars 2 Academy Award winners. Okay. Before I Go to Sleep. It's a 2014 drama mystery starring 2 Academy Award winners, Nicole Kidman and Colin Firth. Nicole Kidman won her Oscar in 2002 for The Hours, and Colin Firth won his Oscar for 2010, The King's Speech. The film is written and directed by Rowen Joffe, and I'm hoping again I pronounce his name properly. But I think you guys are used to me by now. If I didn't, take it in love. All right. So Nicole Kidman plays Christine, and she says she's an amnesiac. She suffers from memory loss. She keeps a video diary in order to retrieve her memories, and there's a constant message on her video diary each time she looks at it, and it's herself. She's speaking right into the camera because, you know, she can't remember anything, so she's constantly recording everything. Christine keeps repeating in a video diary journal, "He's keeping Clara from you. Don't trust Ben." And you hear this constantly throughout the first part of the movie. So the mystery is who's Ben first, and we find out Ben right at the beginning. Ben is her husband. I'm not going to just say, I'll just say he says, okay, at the very beginning of the movie, Ben says he's her husband. So we all believe that. That's fine. All right. Okay. So that's what the video diary keeps telling her, not to trust him. All right. But she doesn't remember anything. As time goes along, of course, people are giving her little hints, and we get hints as to what's going on in her life. It's very interesting because you care about Nicole Kidman's character. So quite naturally, you're putting the pieces together with her, along with her, with all of her friends, with everybody. We're trying to figure out too what happened to you. And Nicole Kidman is such a wonderful actress. You want to covet her. You just love this. I always loved her. I must say, Nicole Kidman is one of my favorite actresses. So maybe I'm going to always love her stuff. She's been around a long time. I think her first film was in 1983. So you see this character, Christine, that she's playing, and you just love it. You love her. You want her to be okay. When you see the horrific scenes of her being injured, and I'll let you see it yourself, because someone finds her. Someone finds Christine in an alley, naked and bloody. She winds up in the hospital, and that's where you meet the character, and that's where you meet Ben, who says he's her husband, But she doesn't remember, so you really don't know. You're thinking, well, maybe he is, maybe he's not. The whole thing is so good because there's twists and turns to it. A stranger finds Christine's body. He calls the police. She winds up in a hospital. She meets the person who found her body, and he tells her she was naked with blood all over her. There was a recent sexual intercourse. That's what the police are saying, but it doesn't suggest rape. So those of you who know intimately how the police can determine that, that's fine. I don't know, but that's what they're telling her. Okay. Christine says, yes, I am married, but I'm not the kind to cheat on my husband. So I'm not sure how she remembers that she's married, but doesn't. Okay. She remembers that she's married, and then she can remember that she never cheats. I don't know how that goes, but I'm willing to ride with it. I love Nicole Kidman that much. Okay, so she struggles every day to remember the events of her life. There's a Dr. Nash, who's played by Mark Strong, who you get suspicious of him too, right? Because we're suspicious of everybody. And like any good mystery, you don't know who to trust. Christine's memory comes back and forth intermittently. So you're trying to follow that as well. And then you're trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together for her and for yourself too. That's a good mystery though. You're going to love it. Okay, you got to see it. It's good. For you movie fans, so this movie can be thought of as a cross between Julia Roberts' Sleeping with the Enemy and Guy Pearce' Memento. Those two films, it's a cross between that. You're going to enjoy it. All right, so 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Before you go to sleep, easily get to 4. Yes, absolutely. If you're more of a Nicole Kidman fan than I am, which I don't know if that's possible, but yeah, you can add an extra, maybe give it a 4.5 like that. But she is wonderful in this. Good independent film. You're going to enjoy it. It's a little violent. Okay, it's not for the squeamish. All right? Okay, so until we meet again, it's Renee Stanley for Movie Review Relay. God bless.